Hey everybody, it's Safi and Marco Dish Out on Movies, the only movie review show on YouTube to review movies in terms of food. And it's just Marco here today. I'm sorry we haven't been keeping up on videos as of yesterday and the day before. Last week I pulled an abdominal muscle, and so I've just been resting the past week. I've watched everything though. I'm going to do the reviews. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about Robert Pattinson's Batmobile. But first off, I'd like to take all the Batman fanboys who said that wasn't the real suit. Oh, it's a stunt suit. It's not the real suit. Oh, you're just overreacting and you're just a meanie. Well, guess what? There's now been pictures released officially with his Batmobile, and we can clearly see that Batsuit, that awful trash gimp suit from Pulp Fiction, that is the Batsuit, and it's bad. And then we see the Batmobile now. It doesn't even look like a Batmobile. It looks like Bruce Wayne's car. It looks like Bruce Wayne bought it somewhere. And again, just like with the motorcycle, it looks like he took his daddy, he's no longer around, but he took his daddy, hypothetically, to this car show, and he's like, "Oh, look, that car is bat themed. I like bats, Dad. Go buy that for me, and I'll ride it when I'm 18." And that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a weird. It looks so like undecided. Like, it doesn't know if it wants to be a Batmobile or it wants to be a rich person's sports, luxury, whatever car. It doesn't look like a Batmobile. And I'm not being overly negative just for the sake of being overly negative. I'm giving fair criticism here. Because out of all the Batmobiles, let's just go back now. Because because with Michael Keaton's Batmobile, I thought that one was okay. It was fine. I don't like how slim it is. I don't like how it's like... Oops, sorry. That wasn't a part of the video. I didn't like how slim it was, how it kind of looks like in a way it kind of looked like a beak of something, like a long animal nose or something like that. I did not like the way that looked, but I still thought it was cool in its functions. And then... Oh yeah, the Batman 60s Batmobile, I really, really like that one. But the thing about that one is that they did not really have the technology at the time to make like a cool Batmobile. They had what they had. And the car, it just looks so cool with the wings on the back and the cool painting and how it's so shiny and everything. And this is like a pussy Gotham, and so Batman doesn't even need a hood over the top of the car. He's just riding around with this little stupid fabric suit from Goodwill, and but I love that. And then I don't really remember the sequel Batmobiles very much, very cartoony. But then Christian Bale's Batmobile, I thought it was cool sometimes. Like, I thought it was cool, some stuff that it would do. But overall, I hated the look of that Batmobile. I thought it looked stupid. I think it actually looks almost worse than this one, to be honest. And so don't say that I'm a hater, because Christian Bale's Batmobile wasn't even really a Batmobile. I mean, they didn't even call it the Batmobile. They called it a fucking tumbler. A tumbler? What? Is this Batman or is this, like, Army Man? It's just stupid. It's like, it looked kind of like a vehicle that Punisher would drive. Something like that. And then, I love Ben Affleck's Batmobile. I didn't like how he was killing people, obviously, because that's not Batman, but I did love the look of that Batmobile, and I loved everything about its functions, the way that it had the machine guns just popped out of the front and everything. I loved how it would that one scene where it just crashes on top of the truck and everything. It was like an indestructible tank. It was just extreme, but it was also at the same time a Batmobile. That's the important part. It was still a Batmobile. This car looks nothing like a Batmobile of anything. It looks like, again, just a cheap car show. Oh, look, this car right here that we have, it's Bat themed. So it has a couple of little Bat features on it that make it look like a quote unquote Bat, but it's not really a Batmobile. I think that honestly, Bill Gates, a normal rich person, they could go out and they could buy their own Batmobile that looks better than this. And so I really think that the main issue with this movie, from what I can see, is the sort of undecided nature of the costuming, of the looks of things. It does not look to me like an amateur, like, I think I've been thinking about it. It doesn't look like he's so amateur, he doesn't know what he's doing, he needs Lucius Fox. It doesn't look like that. It looks like the person who's making this movie can't decide if he wants a comic book Batman or if he wants a functional, real-life Nolan Batman. And so, as a result, it's like this clusterfuck of dumb shit ideas. And I can't even see what this car can do other than it has lights, it has tires, it has some Fast and the Furious shit sticking out of the back. It's got the yellow lights, which actually, I like that. If I were to make a Batmobile, I would have yellow lights as well. But that's really small potatoes compared to everything else that's going on with the car. And it looks bad. It looks really bad. And I know that it might sound like I'm a hater, but trust me, I'm not. It looks bad. And I think that we're going to continue seeing these trash concept photos that come out, and we're going to continue seeing this Batman hyped up to be where people say that he's like the greatest Batman ever. But to be honest, I'm really like through with this movie before I've even seen the trailer. I'm through with it before I've even seen any plot details. Like, oh, this movie is going to be about Batman versus this person, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen. Like, I'm already through. Because this Batmobile is a non-Batmobile. The Batman that we have, he's a non-Batman. He's not even Batman. He's wimpy Twilight Boy in a fake Pulp Fiction gimp suit. And so, yeah, I give this Batmobile like I would say like a D. A straight up D. I would give the Tumbler a D-. I would give Michael Keaton's one like a C. I would give the Adam West one like a C+. But yeah, I really don't think there's been any great Batmobiles except for like on the animated series, obviously, and then the Arkham games, except for how they made it into a tank in the third game. I did not like that. I mean the fourth game, Arkham Knight. So yeah, if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel. And again, you don't have to, but if you enjoyed it, go ahead, come on. I'll be making videos about every single stupid picture that I see. I'm sure that I'll get nastier, but to be honest, it's really tiring to do this when you have a pulled muscle. I'm trying to rest, but I had to make a video about this non-Batmobile. So goodbye, everybody!